Hi everybody, my name's Joanna Fruhauf and I'm with Gracious Vine Music and Ministry. I'm just sitting here reading in the book of Joshua and there's a very interesting scenario. And I have a ponder point for you. If you were to read chapter 3, you start to see the story of Joshua and the children of Israel needing to cross the Jordan River to go into the promised land. And so he tells the priests to carry the Ark of the Covenant across the water into the promised land, and the people will follow. The Jordan River flows down into the Dead Sea, which is the lowest place on earth. The Jordan River was always representative of a boundary, of a dividing line. It was representative of a life lived. The Ark of the Covenant was where the very presence of God resided during the days of Moses up until King Solomon. In reading this story, it's interesting because it happened in the spring. And so the waters of the River Jordan were overflowing their banks. And so we have a tumultuous river at this time. And the priests carry it. And as soon as their feet touch the water's edge, it says that the waters were piled up in a heap. They were stopped. When you read it in Joshua 3, it says that the waters were heaped back and piled up as far as the city Adam. So here's the ponder point. If the Jordan River represents a human's life, and most of what flows out of us leads to death, our Adamic nature, our sin nature, which comes from Adam, flows down to death. And yet, we have this incredible story about the presence of God being carried by the priests. And as soon as they touched the rivers with the presence of Jesus, the presence of God, the waters were stopped as far back as Adam. It is our hope in Jesus Christ that having Him reside within us, living powerfully within us, that it has the power to stop those things which flow from our Adamic nature, our sin nature, which was received from Adam. He has the ability to stop the raging waters that flow from Adam down to the Dead Sea. And we can walk across into the promised land. Interesting. Joshua chapter 3.